The stock market futures open up in about 2 hours, and I'm very anxiously waiting to see if the weekend has calmed people down a little bit. So, apparently, 50 nations have come to the table wanting to negotiate. Unfortunately, the big one, China, decided to fire back, which is the toughest challenge in the market. It's just a loss for both countries. However, it's just going to be very telling what happens next week. I expect just a lot of volatility, probably mostly downward movement. And you never know. It's going to probably be very stock specific, depending on the tariff expectations for the stocks. Like, for example, if Vietnam comes to a deal, maybe Nike and Lululemon and all the clothing manufacturers go crazy. If Japan comes to a deal, I don't know, maybe stocks like Nintendo, Sony, things like that will do really well. So we'll have to see. Very curious about stocks like McDonald's that get most of their products from America. How they're going to do? Are they going to be a level of safety like it was at the beginning? In other words, on Thursday of last week, April 3rd, the day after Liberation Day, people went into stocks like Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Then they sold them off on Friday. In other words, nothing was safe. People were thinking about and projecting the future possible recession where just everyone's more poor. And so we don't know what's going to happen. It's just one of the craziest times in the market. I've been through various ones when all the banks were insolvent in 2009, the COVID crisis, and now we have this one. I think we're going to figure it out. I don't think Donald Trump's a madman, but the problem I feel is that he'll never back down. He's never going to take no for an answer here. So I think it's going to be his way or the highway, for better or worse. It's going to take a lot to stop what he wants to do. So hopefully other countries bend to his will and he knows what he's doing. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, guys. Hang on tight.